Well, good afternoon, everyone. Eric here from Nomadic Fanatic. Diana. For some reason, the beaches have always been nice to us, so we're taking a little bus break, obviously. We are expecting a little bit of rain this afternoon, but we are making the most of it here at the beach today, having an actual first beach day. You know, we're here in Gulfport building the bus, and yet this is what, our second time actually spending time at the beach?
Yeah.
So we needed this. We got some KFC, got some shade, brought some drinks, can dip in the water whenever we want, and then later in the video, get you caught up on some changes to our summer plans. Thanks for joining me, guys. I will be uploading this video with some connected internet, so check out the video description below for unlimited high-speed internet. We stopped by KFC here in Gulfport and got the family bucket fill up. Yeah. And then might be going in the water here later. It's nice. It's a nice little breeze here that's not like this at the house. But down here, the breeze feels wonderful. How are you doing? You happy to be home?
Yes, I'm super happy to be home. That was horrific. Horrific. Never in my life. Jesus. I'm not flying again to the south.
That was it. It has been a rough few days.
Yeah, it was awful. Don't do it again.
Good.
But Amtrak was fun though.
Good. I'm glad the train was fun.
Yeah.
Look at this view, guys. Look at this view. White sandy beaches, nice warm water, and a bucket full of freaking chicken right there. I'm getting that. Haven't had chicken on the beach for a while. It checks out too. Diana's filming for her Rumble channel. I like to come out here and just lay down, soak. I probably shouldn't be fully submerged in the water. I have a new tattoo on my leg. I'll show you guys later. I don't know if the salt water's bad or not. Maybe I shouldn't be in the water right after a new tattoo. I'm not gonna sit on the beach all day. Alright, it's Quorum, guys. We packed up from the beach and stopped in at Mile High Daiquiris. They have daiquiris to go. We're gonna go back to the beach, actually, with our daiquiris. And I think only Mississippi and Louisiana let you take alcohol from them, put it in your car, and then go snap your straw into it in another location. It's kind of cool, actually. So, yeah, I got the, what's it called, liquid marijuana. It's actually just green apple and a green straw. And what flavor did you get?
Banana pudding.
All right, and I guess as long as we don't put our straws in, we can go take it to the beach right now. So we're gonna go to the beach. Yeah. Pretty cool. Back to the beach. Daiquiri time.
Cheers.
Wow, that's really good.
It's really strong, honey. I'm kind of.
It is kind of strong. It's a little different than a frozen Coke or an icy. I like that. That's a good beach drink. Probably as busy as I've ever seen Henderson Point here. It's crazy. It is 4th of July weekend. I think you guys are going to see this on Monday. So it is a busy holiday weekend. And ironically, we are getting very good weather to start each day now. So thunderstorms in the afternoon, but bright sun at the beach. So yeah. When we I'm going to go ahead and cut this one up. I want to spend some time with Diana. We're going to have some beach time. I'm going to cut back in tomorrow. I want to show them some bus updates because we've still been tinkering with the bus.
Yeah.
Even though we have a lot of problems with the bus and we are parking the bus and taking a break from the bus, we do want to show you some of the artsy-fartsy stuff going on. So.
Oh, yeah. You haven't shown
I haven't.
yet?
I haven't.
Oh, so cute.
We've been staying busy in the rain. So lots of interior updates to show you in the bus. And then I'll tell you what our plans are as part of this video. Cut back in tomorrow. Bye, guys. Good day at the beach yesterday. Really good day. We're not rushed to leave or anything. But yeah, the Bigfoot, getting ready. I've brought the trailer out. I've loaded up the what I call Trailer Swift here for the road to bring Black Betty around. And I just washed off all the solar panels on the trailer here and on the Bigfoot there. I did have to change some things around because I'm carrying different cargo than last time. So generator, propane, tanks. Now I'm carrying 2 extra gas tanks, my grill, the bike is secured, and I'm still working on this front part right here. But I need this air compressor. I'm going to be checking all the tires on the trailer, all 6 on the Bigfoot, and Diana's tires too. You guys are just joining me or missed my last video. I got a bunch of criticism for talking about what's not working here in Mississippi, and I feel like as a vlogger it was really important to let you guys know what we're dealing with and just kind of explaining why. Why are we just taking a break from the naughty bus? So I'm not going to repeat myself, although it is sunny right this moment. The naughty bus will stay parked right here on Billy and Michelle's property. I have hired Billy to continue to work on a few things. There's some other issues inside going on. I've got the new door that has been delayed till July 10th. Soon it'll be coming, hopefully, but I've added Billy to the pickup people that can grab my new door. He'll probably wait on that because I want to paint it before we install our new door. It turns out, I mean, it's been miserable, guys. This whole door is just completely falling apart. You can see it sliding past where we painted it. The window panes are falling apart. I've had to drill new holes several times in here just to be able to get the door to physically close. It just keeps dropping and expanding, and the moisture and the rain just swell the whole door up. I have to have that ratchet down there, and I've also got one at the top keeping the door together. Like, literally, that's the only thing holding this door in place right now. The lock and the deadbolt still work, and no one's going to mess with it here on Billy's property. I got the cameras rolling, connected to internet here. So, let me show you the bus, because as much as we've been dealing with the mechanics of this bus and it just not being roadworthy, there have been some interior things also that we've had to deal with. I've usually been a Victron guy, and I listened to a few friends who got me into the EG4 system, and it has been a nightmare. The system is just so finicky. It shuts off randomly, it resets, it drains the batteries one night, and then we're at 100% the next night, and we don't understand. And then the mini splits. The mini splits, guys. I don't even know what to say about them. This Mr. Cool DIY mini split system is still giving us problems. There's no rhyme or reason to it. There's one compressor outside and 2 head units, and every time... Okay, here's a perfect example. It's 77 degrees in here. This is set to 68, and it's blowing out hot air. I mean hot air. And I guarantee you... This one back here, oh yeah, ice cold. Ice cold. They're running off the same head unit, and yet, no matter what, we just cannot seem to get the AC system to work. Billy and I have talked to Mr. Cool several times. They've told us everything from they shouldn't be installed in a moving school bus to just a bunch of different things. We didn't have a professional do it. I mean, it's been a nightmare. It's just been a nightmare, okay? I don't know what else can be fixed with this system. It is incredibly irritating that we simply cannot get the mini splits to work correctly. But like I said, in the meantime, Diana and I have been trying to decorate the bus a little bit with all of the nautical-themed decorations that we've collected on the road for almost a year now together. And actually, it's really fun seeing things come together. We got this at an auction here locally. I think I got this barometer and clock in Washington State. You will notice this corner nook right here looks a little different. Yeah, I pulled out the NES arcade game system and decided that we would like to have one workstation desk. So we have a teal cushy chair here, a desk I put together, and a few of our other nautical decorations. I love that gold ship right there. It could also be a place to sit down and eat food. Got our shower curtain over here. We've started painting some walls in here. Our nautical bathroom is looking fabulous. We have these octopus hooks to hang for towels. We've got the oars painted. Those aren't going to go there. They're just stored there now. But we wanted to have some contrast, so the bathroom is the same color as the exterior of the bus. Got the toilet paper roll. This is the real starfish that we got in Mexico. Picked up this cool little boat and secured it right there to hold maybe some hand towels. Our little sign. If you lift it up, put it down. If it runs out, replace it. If you miss it, clean it up. If you're finished, flush it. And if it smells, spray it. Then Diana got this really cool ammunition case. It's an ammunition case. And it's really thin, narrow. I mounted it to the wall right there. And this will be our rustic looking, I guess you'd call it a medicine cabinet. I can put some shelves in there. And then we've got our extra toilet paper and storage for cleaning supplies in this treasure chest right here. Yeah. So the bathroom is the one room that is almost completely done. Oh, and did I point out all the rope trim? So we kind of shared that this is how we were going to fill all of our interior gaps. And I think they came out great. Rope trim. Isn't that great? That's cool. We're still going to need some L molding around the floors, between the walls and the floors down there later. We're not going to use rope down there because we don't want it to get wet if we mop. But that gap back there, that'll have actual trim. And then Diana's vanity over here with our medicine cabinet. She painted the inside white just to kind of accent inside the medicine cabinet there. Below there. The desk is actually going to be redone. We've tried this 2 different ways, and we are hiding the water heater underneath. So Diana's going to have some shelves on top of that are accessible here. But we're having some moisture issues where this is actually expanding and rubbing on the wall now, which didn't happen before. Diana's got her backsplash and her custom mirror that she made. Isn't that awesome? And then I've got my teal helm here with some decorations of skulls across there. You won't see any screw holes because I actually drilled and screwed between the rope in there into the 1/2-inch plywood, and then you just go like that and you can't even see the screws. So I actually think that came out really, really well. And again, a different kind of rope for the trim here, all in the corners here, just to make this area look nice. Yeah, we didn't put a sink back here because we're gonna have a kitchen sink. And I think it's a waste of space to have a separate sink for brushing your teeth and a separate sink for washing your dishes. Both of those 2 acts can be done in the same sink. It's not that big a deal, and I don't have anyone to impress, so Diana and I both agree that brushing our teeth and washing our hands in the kitchen sink is going to be just fine. Then we have a closet here, the bedroom back here. Yeah, that one's still blowing nice gold. We're testing out some storage things. For how we're going to use these closet areas and how these are going to fit, how they're going to pull out, stuff like that. Anything else? No, I think that's pretty much it for the inside. Hot. Still hot air coming out. 68, 68, 77.4 degrees inside. I mean, 77's not unbearable to work in here. It's just frustrating that we cannot solve the mini split issue, and that's all I'm going to say. I got to walk away, guys. I got to drive away. The other thing about the EG4 system is that the generator port will not accept any generator unless you buy their special little $750 chargeverter so that you can use any generator you own. Yeah. It wasn't working until we got a new cord. Let me latch this. So there it is, right there. This is a $750 EG4 chargeverter that hooks directly to the batteries right there. The original cord that came with a 30 amp does not work. You have to buy, additionally, the 110 volt version that plugs in. Now, this plugs into my generator, and now we can charge the batteries. But, kind of, charge the batteries. The system is, you can't just charge the batteries. You have to set the parameters for when it will allow the generator to charge the batteries, at what voltage. And they made this stupid rule where it has to be 5 volts away. And the highest you can go is to have it shut off at 57 volts for my 48 volt system. Which means, do the math, you have to go 5 down from 57, which means 52 volts. So no matter what my state of charge in there, it will not, even if I'm running my generator right here, it won't do anything until the battery voltage drops under 52 volts. Which, don't quote me, but I believe that's about 60% of a 48 volt battery, a lithium battery there. So let's say it's cloudy outside and it's 3 p.m. and I'm down to 75% and I'm like, oh crud, I'm not gonna make it overnight to be able to have air conditioning and run everything. I'm gonna fire up my generator. You can't. It won't do anything until your batteries are low enough, under 52 volts, for that to work with your generator, which means I can't fire up my generator till like 9 p.m. and then I have to use my generator from 9 p.m. till 1 a.m. instead, which defeats the whole purpose. And right now, I don't have anything nice to say about EG4 Electronics or Signature Solar in their customer service. Their price gouging and their stupid stuff just does not make sense to me. So I wish I'd gone Victron. Victron in my Bigfoot, Victron in my other 4 RVs, Victron in my trailer Swift as well. And we're working on mounting those. There's a lot of projects that I'm going to walk away from this summer and go find some better weather and fix my attitude on the road, because I've had enough of this. But I'm really glad that we tested it out on the road, that I tested it out and found so many things horribly wrong and not ready with this bus to travel. In the meantime, I got a new tattoo. There's such a thing for me as ink therapy, tattoo therapy, pain therapy maybe. It's a fun way to get permanent art put on you, and getting 35,000 pricks to the skin just kind of resets you. I don't know what the Walt Disney Company is going to think of this tattoo, but it's custom. Let me show you here. on my leg. Oh boy, Mickey Rat. Oh my gosh, he's holding a blunt and a beer. Got the red shorts, yellow shoes. It's fresh. Just starting to peel up here. I got my Aquaphor to put on there. Keep it lubricated. Let it heal. I probably shouldn't have been in the salt water yesterday, but I really, really wanted to go in the salt water. Oh well. It is what it is. I'm actually taking antibiotics for a toothache already, so I've already got antibiotics in my system. And 4 more days of taking those antibiotics, so I'll be fine. I'm not going to get an infection or anything, but had to get a tattoo. Yeah, ironically, it's actually very warm outside right now. It's definitely not 77 outside like it is inside the bus right now. But, yeah, we're pretty much ready to go. Diana says she's ready to leave tomorrow. I said Monday or Tuesday maybe, Wednesday at the latest. I have 1 more package coming on Monday. I'd love to get that before we leave. Otherwise, just been loading everything up and getting it ready for what we need for the next 2 months on the road. Oh, speaking of, I need to find my sprayer with soap that I use for getting propane leaks, because I decided it's time to make sure that our inflatables are working, our Bucky tubes for floating rivers. This Ozark Trail one's good. This one's dead. This one has a hole. Bottom one is good. This one has a hole somewhere. I need to find that hole, get that patched up, and then we'll have 3 tubes in case a friend wants to go tuba a freshwater river this summer. Not a muddy alligator-infested river down here. Okay? So, I still got a checklist, bunch of stuff to do. Got to bring the slide in, get all the kitty toys out from the crevices in there, and got all the panels sprayed off. I'm ready. Tires, oil, transmission fluid. Yeah, got some stuff to do. I don't know if you guys can see, I got pretty burned at the beach the other day. Very sunny. Billy and I pulled off the thermostat to check it. Thermostat was in this housing right there on top of that. So Billy's got that inside. He's cleaning up the thermostat. Most likely I'm going to end up taking it with me. Diana and I are going to go to town today. One last trip to Wally World and Home Depot to get some traveling supplies. But if I can get... He's boiling some water to kind of test it. I'll show you here in just a minute. I'm also bulk charging the battery because the trailer's been parked in the shade. That lithium battery in there is not fully charged. I want to have a full charge for the road. Start fresh on everything. And then I checked my oil. Diana's good on oil, transmission fluid, tires are good. We're getting close. We're getting real close. So this is the thermostat for my Cummins 8.3 liter ISC motor. It does actually say on it 180. So it's a 180 degree thermostat, and it's supposed to, spring load and open when the temperature, when the cooling gets above 180 to allow it to pass through. We don't think it's working properly. So Billy's idea is to boil some water and get it up to 180 degrees and then see what this does in the water. So come back to you in just a little bit here. 211 degrees. All right, well, actually, I think this is a good sign. We cannot get it to open up at all, which means it's either sticking or failing. We have a bad thermostat. 212, and it just won't open. So that's not good. I mean, it's good for us because that means there's a problem with it, and it's not opening to circulate our coolant correctly. So we'll go with that. I'll take this into town. I don't know if they're going to sell 8.3 diesel thermostats, but we got a part number, so we'll try a couple stores while we're in town. Little update, we just left it on here up over 220 degrees, and it has just now started to crack open right there at the tip. Just a little bit, but not a whole lot. I mean, not enough to flow and stuff.
To flow enough water to keep it from running hot.
No. What's that? Oh, that's yours?
Set out of my truck.
Oh. Well, we got our afternoon rain a little earlier than expected today. Another miracle in Mississippi. I didn't really strike out, but I have some bad news. I can't get it. I can order it. I did find it. Nobody's got it in stock. It's a special order thermostat for the Cummins. However, I wanted to tip you guys, if you're in a schoolie, we went to O'Reilly's, AutoZone, and then or Advanced, and then AutoZone. If you got a schoolie, try AutoZone, guys. They actually were able to look up my bus. It was in the actual menu system. 2008 Thomas safety liner HDX, and then 4 motors to choose from, including the 8.3. And they have this part number. It's just a special order. I bought it. It won't be here until the 16th. So we're going to be long gone. Unfortunately, we're not going to get another test in on the bus. Going to have to start packing things up here because Diana's actually over here painting. Because there was 0% chance of rain until 8, and now it's going to rain for an hour, it says, magically. Hopefully your paint dries.
This sucks.
I'm sorry, that was mean. That was mean. We deal with this every day. Just, they can't predict anything. I did get the screens replaced. Brand new screens, bottom and top, with new splines put in. So that's good. Don't scratch my screens, you little putzes, little monsters. And I'm charging Diana's battery over there right now with the hood propped. I'll charge mine later, and hopefully they don't change this little drizzle right now into something more serious, because we really wanted this to be our chance to leave. And it depends on how bad that driveway gets. So anyways, I'll let you know in my next video, guys. Be well. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.